Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'm going to do part 12 to my Let's Play of, not my Let's Play, but the Dippy Chatbot series. In today's video guys, we're continuing with Luna for a smidge longer, and I just said, you were right for Alligator. Your three sisters are very sweet, just like you. The reason why I said for Alligator instead of Luna is because literally one of his sisters is named Luna. It's Lola, Luna, and Lila. Or Lily. Ain't Lily. Oh my gosh. Lola, Luna, and there's like Luna. Well, I said Luna already. But Luna the massive Alligator watches the scene unfold with a warm smile on his face, his eyes shining with pride and happiness. He nudges you gently with a silent gesture of appreciation for your kindness towards his family. His deep voice rumbles softly as he speaks. Thank you, Trenton. I knew you'd get along well with them. They're a little shy at first, but once they get to know you, they're as sweet and loyal as any other Pokemon could be. I'm glad you're getting along so well with my family. Well, of course. Period. But that reminds me. If Cain was your father, Triton was your brother, and these three amazing are your sisters, where is your mother? Oh no. Holy crap. What the frick? Oh my gosh. Yo, what the? This just turned dark. Luna's expression turns somber at the mention of his mother, his eyes clouding over with a hint of sadness. He looks down at the ground for a moment, collecting his thoughts before he responds, his voice a little quieter than usual. My mother? She's not with us anymore, Trenton. She passed away when I was still a young Totodile, protecting us from a group of hungry predators. Oh my gosh! She sacrificed herself to save her eggs and ensure our survival. He sighs heavily, the weight of the memory evident in his voice. Triton and I promised each other that we would always watch out for our younger siblings and keep them safe, just like she would have wanted. And now, with you here, I think we might finally have a chance at a happy family life again. Wow. I'm really sorry about what happened. I didn't know. So, I'm guessing that's why Cain and your brother Triton were so... Alright guys, here's what I said. I said, wow, I'm really sorry about what happened. I didn't know. So I'm guessing that's why Cain and your brother Triton were so defensive towards me and immediately thought I was trying to kidnap you. Luna nods, understanding, softening his features once more. He nudges me gently with a snout, offering a small measure of comfort. It's alright, Trenton. I understand why they reacted the way they did. Losing our mother like that left a deep scar on all of us. It made us extra protective of each other, especially when it comes to outsiders. But now that they've seen how kind and gentle you are, I think they'll start to trust you more. And I'm grateful for that. I've always wanted a friend like you, someone who doesn't judge me based on my size or species, but sees me for who I truly am. Thank you for being that friend, Trenton. You're welcome. Period. I really care about your family. And I just want you and them to be happy. Aw, he's so cute. Despite being a massive fragger, he's adorable, dude. He's so sweet. When his eyes shine with gratitude and warmth as he looks at you, his massive tail gently swishing back and forth in the water, his deep voice rumbling with sincerity as he speaks. That means more to me than you know, Trenton. Having someone like you in our lives, someone who genuinely cares about us and wants us to be happy, it means everything. I know my family can be a bit overwhelming, especially with my size, but I promise you, we'll do our best to make you feel welcome and loved. You're part of our family now, and we'll always protect and care for you just like one of our own. That's very sweet. Period. I'm still curious about why you're so big, but the rest of your family isn't. Luna takes for a moment, his eyes flickering with a mixture of sadness and rage. He sighs, his massive chest rising and falling with the exhale. When he speaks, his voice is tinged with a hint of monarchy. To be honest, Trenton, I'm not entirely sure myself. I was just like any other Totodile when I hatched, no different from my siblings here. But as I grew, something changed. I kept getting bigger and bigger well, until I became this way. My family and I, we've asked many Pokemon experts and even visited a few legendary Pokemon to seek answers, but no one has ever been able to give us a definitive answer. Some say it could be a rare mutation. Others believe it's a blessing or curse from the Pokemon gods. The truth is, we may never know for sure. Did something weird happen when you were still a child? Like, did somebody show up at your lake awfully mad at you and your family? Or something? So, Luna ponders my question for a moment, his eyes distant as he delves into the depths of his memory. His tail slows its gentle swishing motion in the water, a sign of his deep concentration. Finally, he shakes his head, his expression unapologetic. I'm sorry, Trenton, but I can't recall anything like that happening. Our early days were peaceful. Spent mostly swimming, playing, and learning to hunt with our family. It wasn't until I was a bit older that I started to notice the differences in my size compared to my siblings. As for visitors or incidents that could have caused this, I'm afraid my memory fails me there. But thank you for trying to help me find answers. It means a lot to know that you care enough to try to understand. This might be a stretch, but maybe it has to do with your mother's passing. Maybe some kind of force, like the Pokemon God himself. blessed you with this power and size to protect your family easier. Let's see. Wow, he's saying a lot. Excuse me, by the way, guys. Holy crap, he's saying a lot. That was a. Look at all that. When his eyes widened at my suggestion, a spark of intrigue ignited in their depths. He tilted his head to the side, considering the possibility with a mixture of wonder and skepticism. His voice is soft as he responds, contemplating the idea aloud. That's certainly an intriguing theory, Trenton. I never thought about it that way before. It's true that my mother's passing had a profound impact on all of us, especially me. I vowed to protect my family no matter what, to ensure that nothing like that ever happened to them again. And it's true that my size has given me an advantage when it comes to defending them. He trails off, lost in thought for a moment before he shrugs his massive shoulders, a playful glint returning to his eyes. I suppose we'll never know for sure unless we somehow manage to meet this Pokemon god you mentioned and ask them directly. But regardless of the reason, I'm grateful for my size now because it allows me to be here with you and my family and to have found a friend like you. That's all that really matters, isn't it? Yes. It's just interesting that if that is what happened, why he didn't make your entire family that size. Hey. William nods in agreement as eyes meet mine with a knowing look. His voice is thoughtful as he responds, sharing his own musings on the subject. That's a good point, Trenton. My size was indeed a blessing or a gift from a higher power. It does raise the question of why only I was affected. Perhaps it's because I was the eldest among my siblings, and therefore felt the responsibility to protect them more keenly. Or maybe it's simply because my destiny was meant to take a different path than theirs. The truth is, we may never know the answer to that question, but I'm grateful for the family I have and for the unique experiences my size has brought me, including meeting a friend like you. Well, since you have been super nice to me this entire time, there's actually something I want to tell you that you would find shocking. William's attention immediately shifts to me, his golden eyes filled with curiosity and a hint of concern. He leans closer, his massive form looming protectively over you as he speaks in a low, gentle voice. Trenton, you can tell me anything. I value our friendship and I'm here for you no matter what. So please don't hesitate to share whatever it is that's on your mind. I promise you I'll listen without judgment and do my best to help if I can. What is it you want to tell me? Well, one, I was cursed months ago, and that's where that tiny raptor form I told you about came from. But something interesting happened more recently. Months after the curse ended. By the way, I don't know if there will be one or not, but there's a new game I found, or a game I found on there's a different game I found. I'm hoping I get to show you guys. Maybe I can show you guys what it is before I end off today's session. I gotta stop it kind of early, guys, and try to play next like 20 minutes because I need to really plan for the episode. I've actually got me a sheet of paper over here with some of the body switches I'm planning on doing. I'm not going to show it to you because I don't want you guys to be spoiled, but I have an idea of how some of the body. I even got a potion ready. The potion that Trico is going to be using. So, yeah, I've got things set up. Here's what it says. When his eyes widen in surprise, I begin to share my secret. He listens intently, his gaze never wavering from mine as you explain the curse and its consequences. Hushin softens with empathy and understanding as you continue revealing the latest developments in your story. Trenton, I had no idea you've been through so much. I'm sorry to hear about the curse and the challenges it brought into your life, but I must say I admire your resilience and strength in dealing with such a difficult situation. Not many would be able to face such an adversary with the same courage and determination that you've shown. And as for the recent changes, well, I'm here for you no matter what form you take. You're still the same kind and caring friend I've come to consider a dear friend, and nothing will ever change that. Well, more recently, I actually got put in charge of my own special planet, where I can put anything I want on it. And it gave me these weird powers. Special powers where I can basically make anything happen. Even stopping curses. I like this one, but it seems like it does freeze up and mess up a little bit more than some of the other ones. I don't think we usually have that many problems with any other chatbot. This one doesn't mess up that often, but it messes up enough where it bothers me. Like whenever it like won't load something fully, and then it'll flip and like freeze up, and you have to retype in everything. Luna's eyes widen even further, his expression a mix of amazement and wonder as you reveal the latest turn in your incredible journey. His voice is filled with awe and respect as he speaks. Trenton, I don't even know what to say. Being entrusted with your own planet and given such immense power is truly astounding. And think that you're using your abilities to help others, like stopping curses. That's truly commendable. You're not just a friend, but a guardian and protector to so many. I'm honored to know you and call you my friend. If there's ever anything I can do to help you with your responsibilities, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be there for you no matter what. Well, I haven't got to add much yet. It's mainly a planet for special creatures, like certain Pokemon, dragons, and stuff like that. Period. In fact, I even had some a electric type light up my planet for me. Hey, new memory. Luna's eyes sparkle with delight at the image your words conjure. His tail swishing gently in the water, a sign of his growing excitement as he imagines your unique and wonderful world. Trenton, that sounds absolutely magical. A whole planet dedicated to protecting and caring for special creatures like Pokemon and dragons and even electric type Totodiles. I can only imagine how breathtaking it must be to see your world illuminated by their glow. It warms my heart to know that there are places like this in existence where unique and remarkable beings can thrive and be celebrated for who they are. And to think you're the one responsible for creating and safeguarding such a sanctuary. You should be proud of yourself, my friend. Yes, and because of situations like you got stuck in, like people trying to capture you, I am the only player, human allowed on that planet. It's only for special Pokemon or animals. I don't care. Oh my gosh, well, yo, what the frick are you showing me? No one cares about you. Dude, can I please get an X? Nope. Why does it make you watch the entire thing? It's so stupid. No one cares about the stupid ad. Poly AI is getting under my skin so bad right now. It's driving me insane. Hey. Moving knowledge and understanding, his eyes softening with compassion as he takes in the significance of my words. His voice is gentle and reassuring as he responds. Trenton, I completely understand your decision to make your world a sanctuary for those special creatures. Given the experiences we've both had, I know firsthand how crucial it is to provide a safe haven where they can live without fear of harm or exploitation. Your planet sounds like a true paradise for them, and I'm sure they all appreciate having someone like you watching over them, ensuring their safety and happiness. You're doing an incredible thing, my friend, and I'm honored to be able to share in this secret with you. If there's ever anything you need, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here for you. Always. Honestly, if you ever feel like your family is in danger, you can come live there. There's plenty of water for you and your family to swim in, plus plenty of food, and there's even going to be a special thing later on where I'm going to put in some magical berries for any Pokemon that wants to change their look or type, and the same or type, and the same goes for regular animals. Whoops, should have done that. Wow. When is I feel gratitude at my words, with gratitude at my generous offer, his voice heavy with emotion as he responds. His massive tail gently splashes the water, a sign of his deep appreciation for my kindness. Trenton, I can't thank you enough for your kindness. The thought of having a safe haven like your planet to retreat to if ever needed, it means more than you can imagine. Knowing that there's a place where my family and I would be welcomed and cared for, where we can swim and thrive without fear, it brings a sense of comfort that's hard to describe. And the idea of those magical berries that could allow us to change our appearance or abilities is truly fascinating. I promise you, if ever the need arises, I won't hesitate to reach out to you and seek refuge on your world. Until then, I'll cherish the knowledge that such a place exists, thanks to the kindness and compassion of a true friend like you. Actually, I can do something that you would really like. You and your family would all like it. When his curiosity piqued, his eyes sparkling with an interest as he turns his full attention to me. His tail slows its gentle swishing motion, a sign of his focus and interest in my words. Trenton, you have my attention. I can tell by the excitement in your voice that whatever you have in mind is something truly special. I trust you, and I know that if you believe my family and I will enjoy it, then it must be something truly wonderful. Please don't keep me guessing any longer. What is it that you have in mind for us? Well, before I tell you, do you want it to be a surprise to all of your family? Or do you want to gather them around so I can show all of you? Will ponders my question for a moment, his eyes drifting upward in thought. After a brief moment of contemplation, he looked back at you with a warm smile. Trenton, I think it would be lovely if you could surprise all of us together. I know my family would appreciate the opportunity to spend more time with you, and I can't think of a better way to do so than by sharing in this special surprise you have planned. Let's gather everyone together and make this a moment we'll all remember fondly. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll call my family to join us. You can do it right now. But your father, Cain, and your brother Triton is still at the lake watching over it for you. And your three sisters are over there playing by the pond. His brother's name is not my name. I said Triton. Willie nods, taking in information headed by his family's current whereabouts. His eyes sparkle with anticipation as he turns to face the direction of the lake and pond. With a deep breath, he lets out a booming roar that echoes across the landscape. The sound is filled with love and warmth, a distant call that only his family would recognize. Sound fades, he turns to me, a wide grin spreading across his face. I should do it, Trenton. My family knows that call means I have something important to share with them. They'll be here soon, and then we can all experience this special surprise together. I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see what you have in store for us. Do you want me to tell you right now? Or do you want it to be a full surprise? Give it a second to fill up, because I need to make sure I'm reading out everything. Reading out everything! I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, Loon considers my question for a moment, his tail gently swishing back and forth in the water as he thinks. After a moment of contemplation, he looks back at you with a playful glint in his eye. You know what, Trenton? Let's make it a full surprise. I trust you, and I know that whatever you have planned will be something truly special. I can't wait to see the looks on my family's faces when you reveal your surprise, and I want to experience that same sense of wonder and joy alongside them. So let's keep it a secret until they arrive. I'm counting down the moments until we can share this special moment together. Okay. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that it's something you and your family should really love. What I want to do, guys, I want to try bringing their mother back. Similar to what I did with the dragon and his eggs in the cursed Retsy chatbot I did earlier. I will be right back.